Patreon. My favorite video of the week. Trey Lance, you asked for it, you got it. North Dakota State, the Bison. Okay, one of their hyped out players, Carson Wentz, longtime famous quarterback there. Now the next generation, Trey Lance. We're diving into it, full game analysis. So again, I really appreciate the support. Hopefully you enjoy the content over here. Again, if you have any ideas, any videos you want to see, let me know. Put them in the comments. Comment to me on the Patreon page. Again, I appreciate the support. Let's dive into this one. Patreon. You asked for it. You got it. Trey Lance. We're going University of Northern Iowa. Number 10 team in the country versus the Bison. Fargo Dome. Nightmares all over the place for me. Shocker. Right out the gate. Power. I'm sure we're going to get to see this play a bunch. These guys are probably the best in the country at running it. A little horizontal movement here at the line of scrimmage. Watch all the linemen go to their gap to our left. Boom. Whew. Nice job. Trey Lance, though, not a heavy day's workload by any means, but a productive day. 3 touchdowns, 18 attempts. We're going to get a chance to see them running the rock, throwing it right out the gate. Jeez, a little power read. Was that him or was that Wildcat? That's him, huh? Athletic run right up the gut. Quarterback. Man, that's a cool formation there. So they fake like the bash. And then run quarterback counter. It's a new one for me. It's Lamar Jackson-ish. Look at the horizontal movement they get at the line of scrimmage in their gap schemes. My goodness. Look at all the guys on the ground. I mean, seriously, that picture right there, if I was an offensive line coach or coordinator, I would want that picture on my wall. That is effort. Holy moly. Wow. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see him throw the ball here. Be nice. A little 3-by-1. Looks like 12 personnel. Split back, split field, coverage. Shift to 2-by-2. Just nice, easy flat. Oh, I like the base right out the gate from Lance here. Nice, easy completion into the flat. All his cleats in the ground. Boop. Catch, throw it, accurate. Nice. And they got some speed too. They look like they're moving around pretty good. Again, technique-wise here, we'll see as we see him throw more and more. I haven't watched him that much, if ever. So this will be a kind of a go as we go together here. But nice, accurate ball, even if it's just a quick little flat. Again, love playing inside. Just always 400-yard days passing. Dome life. Looks like kind of like just stretch to the boundary, lead stretch. Looks like the fullback didn't block a soul here. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the run plays, or obviously we'll be here forever. But should have given it to the fullback right there. Watch the fullback. It looks like he gets confused about who he's got here. Like he's got some, oh, he sees that color leak and that gets him off his track and he misses the corner. 3rd and 1. Big conversion here. 3-by-1. Oh no, they shift to the dreaded 0-by-3 I formation, which you never see. This like seeing a unicorn. Little G lead. 1st down, nice. Look at this shift. They go from a 3-by-1, which is essentially a bunch, to a 0-by-3 with I formation. Man, the secret to these gap schemes that these guys run, I'm not a gap scheme expert by any means, but just watching their offensive line on their left side versus our right side, watch how they all come down. The 2 tight ends, the left tackle, they all come down to that interior gap, boom, and get horizontal movement. And it just creates these slicing holes. And then they get their big dudes coming around pulling or skip pulling around. Coming downhill. 3-by-1. Shift. Motion. Play action. Bang a post. Love the technique here from after this jet sweep fake from Lance here. So he's going to fake it, put all his cleats in the ground. Boom. Throw it. A little wide base, I would say. But again, not everybody's stance and base is going to be the same. Good enough right there. Looked like the ball was a little low. I will say I don't love this scheme. Like number 9 right here, this safety. when you fake the jet sweep one way and you throw a post the same way, you're basically throwing a post into where everybody's going. You see how everybody's moving to the left? Our left, bringing them to the throw. That's a nice catch. It's a nice throw, better catch. So scheme-wise there, just not a massive fan of that type of play. Obviously works right there. Fit it in, bang it in. 3x1. Nubby or sniffer. Little stretch play. Jeez, look at the... I love these offensive linemen for the Bison. They're just down the field. Who is that? The right guard? That guy's all over the place. Watch the right guard here on this backside end zone. He's got some flowing locks. He's going to get like a little combo, I think, on 94 and get up to a DB type. So on our left side, their right guard, there it is, combo. Doesn't get to his linebacker. Keeps going, though. Get out the club. Nice. All right. 2nd and 11. Solo. Well, 12 personnel. This is a running formation for sure, or play action shot. Here it is, play action, backside post, wide open. I mean, my goodness. See that thing again here. Again, really nice being able to come back here, take a shot 2nd and long. They're thinking run it, get half back, up top wide receiver. I'm not sure what that middle field player is doing. Jeez Louise, what is he doing? No answer there. Again, just the idea, love the play call here. Most teams are thinking run it, try to get half back with quick pass game. They're thinking kind of a play action shot where you almost up top fakes kind of like a shallow. And that middle field safety just loses his mind. There's just no other way around it. You got to be able to stay deeper than the deepest, and that's not even close. Was it 20? Yeah. Again, you get a good picture of that odd front. Play action fake, and there it is. She's just running wide open. I mean, they're trying to throw that backside the entire time. They must have had a beat going into this game. Downhill with that middle field player. Again, from Trey Lance. Really nice. Look at the... Who is that? I keep seeing all these guys on the ground. It's the tackle, the tight end. The tight end on our right. He comes down, seals that gap. Gap hinges back. Gets that guy in the ground and just dumps on him. That's a beautiful throw, strike down the field. Good deep ball accuracy from Trey Lance. Great play call, better play call and scheme than anything else. But again, when you can run the ball like that, you're going to get teams coming up in the play action game. Whew, he can run it too, man. He looks like an athlete. He's got some stride out there. He ran it for 83 yards in this game on 11 carries. But he looks like he can run it just with that. Ooh. Quick, agile, twitchy, as the scouts would like to say. 1st and 10. 8-0. They went for 2, huh? 3x1. Bunch. Not used to seeing all this like under center stuff. Quick game under center. No way. Very cool. See what the concept is they do here. It looks like we get like a fade, which is down here to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just a little stickish hitch. What happened? Did the ball get batted? What am I losing my mind here? I can't tell what happened. Maybe we'll see it from the back end. Did it slip out of his hand? Whoa. Either way, under center, quick game. Holy moly. This is a time warp. And I don't like it. Oh, it just got tipped. Did it get tipped or like go off someone's face? Oh yeah, right off his hand. Again, pet peeve of mine. Offensive linemen letting defensive linemen get their hands up, especially in under center quick game. You got to get the hands in that guy's ribs, 16's ribs right there from that offensive lineman to not let that happen. And then if that happens and you're playing quarterback, you got to go up and either catch that thing and go or knock that thing down. Fun fact about balls that are tipped like that is you cannot get pass interference. So go take your aggression out on someone if they're going to catch it in a safe, legal way. 1x3, back to 2x2 jet sweep. Again, they get all this misdirection going. Again, these guys are playing through the whistle. Every play has someone playing through the whistle, getting either thrown to the ground or throwing someone to the ground. A little split flow, Again, I mean, just every team, every play has someone going to the ground like this. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're getting thrown. They're just playing through the whistle. You might keep playing. That guy throws you, whatever. It's great effort, though. 3rd and 11, 2x2. Little split field coverage. No, middle field closed. Man. Going to get hit with a little 5-man pressure. Out on the edge. Just basically a half throwaway. See the read here if we can go back and see it. See what the concept is that they're running. Middle field closed, man. 3rd and 11. You got to like your chances here. Again, moving the back around. Just looks like all go. From the back here, we can see, you know, in these 3rd down games, they'll move the back just so that they don't feel like the defense is getting a beat on where the back is pass protecting. If they are pass protecting, staying in. So you shift around like that. Don't let the defense get set off the back. Again, nice movement in the pocket. You know, I can't tell if that's a throwaway, a miss. You know, probably a little bit of both. Looks like they get a turnover here. Again, I mean, just look at the guys on the ground. I mean, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I almost have to rewind these things so slow just to be able to see who's going to the ground. How are they getting there? Because it's every play. Boom, Nuke 94, and then he dumps on him too. Guys are just vicious. Look at the guys on the ground. Might have to have offensive line watch this, guys. There's that horizontal movement. So we're going to watch it again just because it's so good. So watch the left tackle here. I don't even know what run concept it is. Well, it doesn't matter. They're gapping down on our right. That left tackle just gets that horizontal movement right there into the rib cage of that. Who is it? The nose. He comes all the way down to the nose. Horizontal movement. Boom. Get off me. Gone. Then the guard jumps on you. Oh my God. I mean, look at the guys. It's awesome. I'm going to watch it one more time just because I want to see it. So bear with me. I apologize. It's that good. Especially this back end version. Just all over the place. It's just power, same side power. I mean, guys are falling, tripping, jumping on people. 2nd and 6. The 40. I formation into the boundary. Nothing crazy about that. Just stretch. There it is. Nice cut, nice hard run. 1st and 10, 32. 0 by 3. I don't understand this formation, but nobody eligible on the backside. Again, just they have so many different variations of power, whether who's kicking out who's wrapping through. Get that A-gap downhill pattern block. See what they do here on the front side. I mean, it's just, look at them just come down on our, what is it, our left, their right. They're just going gap down, all the way down. Boom. And they don't even block the defensive end. I'm not sure they blocked that thing right. If they do, good on them. Leaving 95 here, though, unblocked doesn't seem like it's quite the most sound thing to do. Man, their tackles just come down hard. He doesn't even block. Yeah, he gets all the way through and comes back. My goodness. I mean, you feel like you could do a dissertation on their run game with their volume of stuff they carry, different ways they handle things versus different fronts. It's really the only reason I've watched North Dakota State in the past. Then they get these quarterback runs, and oh man, that's a nice run too. So just the agility here from, you can tell, not that you would necessarily do this in the league, although you've seen Lamar do it in the league, but this idea being that you can just, that cut right there. I mean, it's just agile, athletic, dynamic type athlete. I don't think anybody necessarily compares to Lamar Jackson right now, but there is some element, especially with his stride. It just looks like a long strider. 3rd and 1. At this point, they're just imposing their will on them. You just got to keep running, and take another play action shot here. I mean, just look at the left side of the line. I mean, come on. You could just take it and sneak it to the left. They're just getting washed down. Oh, that's basically what he does. My goodness. They've got it dialed in for what they do up there. Again, I would love to be able to see, a little bit more. I mean, look at these double teams. Oh my gosh. So really, 4 double teams. Well, watch the offensive line work together here with the tight ends. And I'll pause it. I mean, a lot of people call duo. This is like quado as opposed to duo. Crazy. Wow. Very cool run. So, going to get there. 1st and 10. 2x2. Throw it, man. Come on. Throw it. Play action. Shot. Touchdown. Did you get it? Yep. Jeez. Let's go back and see it again. Just a little power pass. Power pass always makes me a little nervous just with the pass pro, but get the ball off. What is it? Just an inside seam or inside go? Inside fade from the number 2. Yeah, they've got definitely great call versus that coverage. Man coverage. Just beat him. Don't even need the play action. Nice throw, though. Beautiful throw. Back 5. Okay, let's see if he, there's, you've got to make these throws. This one, he's a little bit harder than the first touchdown pass. But again, there's just, love the tempo, timing of that thing. Beautiful touch. Nice catch again. Just a great play overall. Very cool. So 2nd quarter now. I formation, trade into the boundary. There it is. Motion across, shift then motion. Oh my gosh. Just angry bison right here. Getting downhill. So many different ways to run these. I mean, just nowhere to go. 15-0, 3x1. Shift to 2x2. Who knows who's in the game, whether they're 2 tight ends, fullback. They're giving it to the fullback. Oh, no, he fumbled it. Oh, my God. They're throwing him a bone, and he laid it on the ground. No. Such a bad feeling. What does the quarterback do? He put it on his hip? Yeah, I mean, you're kind of far away from each other there. And he bounces right up, cherry hop into this guy's hand. Oh, make the play. Make the tackle. Come on, Trey. You got him. I'm telling you, this is a big time. That's a big time play. That's a touchdown saving tackle. Jet sweep to the fullback looking guy. Wonder what the read is here. If this is they're just reading the defensive end, just like a power read. There it is. Oh, they had him too. This is nice though. This is a great shot. Oh, nice, great tackle. Get tackled by the quarterback like that in space. Love it. Awesome. So 15-7. Now it's a little bit of a game with the turnover and score. I formation. Looks like counter or ISO. Just a little counter. Again, guys on the floor. Look at the guys on the ground. 2nd and 7. They've got every shift in motion too. Shift to empty. A little quick out. And they're not really asking him to do very much in the passing game. Not that they have to right here, but I like the fundamentals. One step, good base. Looks like all his cleats are in the ground. Good accurate throw again. Outside the hash. Again, look at this shift. All the throw, 5-yard flat. 5-yard out, huh? Again, like the, for me, I like his, when he goes to throw it, all his cleats are in the ground right there. To me, that's probably as wide of a base as you can get, I always think of like Drew Brees with the wide base, so that it's obviously doable. It's a little bit harder for a bigger guy, I think. But we'll see if there are maybe any accuracy issues or balls dying on him because he gets a little too wide. The old totem pole. Man, triple I. What's the point of doing that? I guess you just get good leverage on that weak side inside kick. I mean, that there's a former fullback calling plays here. I'm just going to guess. I don't even know what you would call this. It's like counter lead, maybe power lead. Again, the horizontal movement that they get is pretty impressive. Nowhere to go because there's no gaps because there's 2 fullbacks, but obviously it's working. What do I know? They're doing it, having a lot of success. Again, from a quarterback standpoint, though, there's just not that much to watch, unfortunately, so far. Got some great touchdown passes, but as far as like a lot of, a value, like analysis type throws, again, it's a flat, it's a quick out to the slot. Like it doesn't get easier than this. Man-to-man coverage out there, you got to see it. They probably see so much of this just because you got to stop the run. And it's a good throw. But, I mean, we're not getting through progressions here. Now, he doesn't have to get through progressions either. It's not like he's not getting through progressions. It's just so clean that the first read is there. I love all his cleats in the ground. Good, accurate, strong arm. Lots to like. Lots to like. The old diamond. Throw it to the outside. Oh. Again, power read. Diamond here. He keeps it. Oh, nice. See this from the back end. So we're going to read this defensive end on the left. Oftentimes teams get in this. Everybody thinks, oh, we're going to run it. We're going to run it. They're in this to throw it because to get one-on-ones on the outside. They don't. Read that defensive end. He gets up the field. See him on the left here. And that's a little defensive end. He's just blitzing. Almost looks like a DB. Is that 27? 27. Just power read. There it is. I'm not sure if we're reading the guy who's blitzing or the number 10. Or is it number 16? Why did their guys look so little? Maybe North Dakota State's just that big. 16. It's not good that I can't tell who they're reading. 2nd and 3. Again, I like the fact that what they asked Trey Lance to do in the run game. I'm not going to lie, y'all. This is not my jam to watch. I know it's winning football. I'm sure it's fun to play offensive line there. But I do appreciate the effort. Man, there are guys on the ground every single play. Totem pole. 3rd and 3. We got to throw it, man. Oh, good. We're shifting. I look like an... Oh, no. They do a hard job of being able to find out who's eligible, who's not eligible. I had to stop it just to see that tight end up top is not eligible. All the run power read, huh? Or zone read. Does he take it to the house? Oh. It's a lot of shifting and motioning to run zone read. I'm thinking it's zone read. Reading 27. These guys just look overmatched at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we're reading 27. Keeps any sort of width. What is it? Split flow inside zone. Split flow zone read. Get that lead blocker on the backside. It's a cool play. And I do appreciate just the volume of different types of runs that they carry. It kind of reminds me of like what the 49ers do as far as just the variety of runs. You know, I know they have the reputation for being power, but they do a bunch of stuff. Oh, look out. Pass pro rise right here. What happens? Big play action. Again, you know, to me, this isn't unbalanced, but it's just a zero formation. They've been in this formation many times over the course of the game. I don't know what you call it. 3-by-0 I formation. Play action fake. I mean, what are you even trying to run here? Just a double move. All this for like a sluggo. I mean, he gaps him too. Oh, he would have had him. But I mean, you could just... My thing about this is double moves like this on the perimeter. If you're going to have a double move, why do you need to do all this play action fake? It's not affecting the corner. See what happens pass pro wise here. Again, look at this formation though. 2 tight ends to the right, fullback, tailback. That left tackle is not eligible. Just power pass. The left tackle just gets smoked by 16. Little guy can't stop the run, but he can pass rush. Nice quick move. Oh, smacked in the back. Maybe that's why they don't pass the ball that much. Yeah, that's a bad shot. All right, well, let's see how he bounces back here. It's usually a good indicator for a quarterback. I mean, look at this. They got unbalanced here. This looks like just normal I formation, but that's a tackle to where the tight end is on the left and a tight end where the right tackle normally is. They're just so multiple in their formations, how they get into these things. They run behind the big guys. It's really smart. It's good stuff. It's great stuff. You have that capacity to do that. I like it. Just lead stretch. Jeez, could have given it to the fullback for 8 yards before he got touched. Nice jump cut. Look at the wide receivers getting after it on the perimeter too. That's another thing. I mean, look at those guys. 17. Just driving the guy. Right, holding him too, but again, look at all the guys on the ground. I know I keep saying that like it's some, you know, crazy thing, but you just don't see that much of it where it's every play. They're in that same formation, unbalanced. They run the same play. That's the ultimate double middle finger right there. You cannot stop it. We're going to keep doing it, especially to your sideline. Tough to see. Probably got some coach in the booth going bananas. Yeah, they're just running at those little defensive ends. They can't handle it. 2nd and 6. 2-by-2. We'll bash. Power read. Hand it to him. Oh, he kept it? I thought he was going to hand it to the back here for sure. Wow, I wonder why he didn't hand it to the back. Maybe it's not an option. Maybe they just call it straight up quarterback run, and that's just window dressing. And I'm making up the fact that it's a RPO type of read. Not even RPO type read. Just a bash, normal bash, kind of back away. Whew. 3rd and 5. 2-by-2. Big down. This should be a good one. Evaluation wise, got to put it on the quarterback here. Quarterback run. Quarterback G nub. Man, I don't quite understand that call, but so we got the right guard and tight end wing pulling. Just know 48 does a nice job making a play. Finally, get someone to squeeze through that cave-in gap side. Fourth down. They going for it. Oh, they kicked it. 3-by-1. Middle field open. Shift in the back. Quarterback read. Quarterback run again. Man, he's... Oh, man. Well, let's go back and watch that because that was actually a nice run. Shift to it. This looks like the midline outside zone RPO or zone read, really midline zone read. That's a great run. Breaking tackles, strong, athletic, big. I mean, that's a nice run. I think they're reading 44, the left 3 technique. And I think he just loses his mind. Doesn't even realize he's being read. He just got blinders on. Yeah, they're not blocking him. So to me here, they are reading this defender right here. And I think he just loses his mind, just keeps coming in. When they go this way, just pull it and take that thing right up the house. Now, I don't think they end up blocking this guy either. So I don't pretend to have all the answers when it comes to this type of run game. You just make somebody miss. I mean, he makes 2 guys miss, 3 guys miss, runs away from 3. I mean, that's an impressive run on many different levels. Let's see if I can go. I mean, his running might honestly, at this point, I'm probably more impressed with his ability to run it than I am necessarily with what they're asking him to do throwing it. I mean, he's made some nice throws on the touchdowns. Look at this formation. The old diamond 2 receiver side. So this receiver down here in the slot is not eligible. Power read. Give it to him. Man. These guys would be a nightmare to prepare for from a defense just because of all the stuff that they got going here. I mean, look at this front that they're now running. Again, we're reading that defensive end. Stays flat-footed. We just run around him. They can't stop it. They can't handle it. 4-16. It's only a 4-point game, though. They're in it. Shift to 2-by-2. Bring it back. Seen this? This is the exact same pass play that they hit earlier in the game on this exact same action. They hit 11 right there. He's open. Throw it. I mean, he's wide open. To me, this is better versus middle field open like this. Oh, he's going to get hit. Oh, nice. Get the ball out. Check down. I think he passed an open guy. I'm not sure why. See if we can see it from the back end. But the end of this is nice as far as being able to kind of, right? I mean, he's open right there, eh? Right on the, don't you know? Like right on the bank. Take it to the bank, bro. Oh! Maybe he thinks the umpire is covering him. That's actually happened to me before. Again, love all his cleats in the ground. Strong base right there. See that back foot? All his cleats in the ground. Excellent. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with the pass pro-wise here. It's tough duty asking a wide receiver to hold on to a defensive end like that. They kind of stunt into it or jump into it, but that's a nice job. You know, at least the throwing element of it, I don't know about the decision-making vision there, you know, is probably not what you would expect or not what you would want. I formation, power pass, screen. Oh, man. Don't see that very often. They must run the heck out of power pass. Whoop. There it is. Nice job. Nice little bail action from Lance. Again, barely went down there. All right, 54 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and 3, 2-by-2. Got to spread him out here a little bit, huh? They're going to heat him up with a little, looks like a little like saw dog-ish type pressure. Oh, they call it timeout. Crazy to me that they're in essentially what you would think just about a 2-minute type offense with 12 personnel in there still. Looks like 11 personnel now. Middle field open. Shift. There it is. Bash. Power read. Look at the guys down the field. I mean, it's so good. Every time I watch it, there's a guy down the field on the ground. It's at the... Man. It's awesome. It's crazy that they can just do this. Basically do whatever they want in the run game here. I want to see who is that guy who's got him on the ground. Where did he come from? Is it the... It's the right guard. Did they get a deuce to no... barely deuce anybody, but they just keep fighting and drive it into the ground. My goodness. All right, well, they're in the field goal range. 47 seconds, 1st and 10. What are you going to do here? Let's take a shot to the end zone. Trade. 3x1 to the field. Finally, some just pure drop back. I mean, too bad that tight end isn't just running in the middle of the field right here. Just 4 verticals. Sometimes just call 4 verticals. I don't know where. There's nowhere to throw the ball. Where would you throw the ball? I guess good decision. I liked his footwork here as far as what his base looked like, but scheme-wise, like I don't know what to tell you. There's no. Doesn't look like he's missing anything, or I can't even tell where they're supposed to be looking. But man, what if 82 just ran that hash right down the middle of the field? Just run. Nothing there. Get out, get what you can get. Get out of bounds. 41 seconds, 2nd and 6. 2x2, 12 personnel. Middle field closed. Could be, you know. I mean, that. I don't really understand what the concepts are here. How about the back with this? Is this the back with the cut here? Coming across with the scan. Oh, that's excellent pass pro. Come across, scan. I don't love cutting in the backfield, but that is a chop. Chop wood right there. Oh, would have been a great play outside the pocket. Chance for a touchdown with any sort of touch right here. So when he goes to throw that right here, yeah, that's got a chance for a touchdown. Oh, too bad he couldn't have held on to it just a touch more. Just misses the throw. But watch this back here. Now, I'm not a fan of cutting in the backfield, but if you're going to cut, let's make it look like this, because this is chopping down a tree. Scan across. Boop! Oh. Athletic, dynamic, but man, that's a bummer of a miss right there. One more time just for the pass pro, just because it was so good. So again, just love the fact that this back is able to scan here and really pick up what looks like it might be a hot. Either way, they're going to get home. We got some pass pro issues here for sure. I think this is, I don't think it's necessarily early in the season, maybe mid-season. We've got some pass pro issues for sure here as far as what we're trying to do. 3x1. Love the base. His footwork is strong. Oh, man, that's a miss. Geez, there are some, I guess, some throws that I would think that he would make, or that a high draft pick would make, right? I mean, I like his footwork right there. He's lined up. He looks like he's trying to throw with anticipation. Throw it now. Get out of there. And he just skunks that thing. See if we can see if he... I don't think he was as wide as he has been on some of the other throws as far as his base, but you know, I'd love to see him dovetail a little bit more. He gets a pseudo dovetail, but see how his feet are lined up right there? Like he's lined up like he's throwing to that like D in the end zone, where you got to get way all the way around to be lined up to throw that out. See how he has to then shift again? So it's that second step. So this is the detailed stuff of quarterback mechanics. Right there, you should be lined up where you're throwing to the out. But instead, he's not. So he has to take another reset or hitch to get that left foot over. Now he's still not. So then when he steps, he has to open up again. just tough duty. Yeah, and that's a miss. You know, there's just no other way around it. They get a penalty on that too? Guys on the ground, just beating people up. Poor 16. All right, second half. Trey Lance, the Bison. Good field position to start. Jeez. I formation into the boundary. More people on the ground. Just beating people up at the line of scrimmage, running into the boundary. I mean, tight end here just overwhelming the edge. Goodness. Going to speed it up here through the run game. 2x2, slot to the boundary. Play action fake. Oh no. Oh my God. Wide open. I mean, talk about scheming some people open here. This thing is beautiful. The old, for lack of a better phrase, oh shit play action. The under up. Man, beautiful. I feel like that play was so in vogue like 2 years ago that people sleep on it now. Too easy though. I mean, it doesn't get more wide open than that. Beautiful scheme. Really nice. Again, just kind of tough, you know, a little frustrating for quarterback wise here because the guys are so open. Again, a lot of flats, a lot of outs, a lot of wide open shots down the field. Almost zero anticipation throws. And really some misses on any thing that isn't kind of short or deep. Mid-range, you know, there just isn't a lot of volume to get a kind of a good take on it. 21 personnel, I slot. And just running it down your throat. A little weak. Lead stretch. Well, they get a little center pull action here. Looks like a weak side, like pin and pull type deal. Whew. 3rd and 3. Shift out of the pull. 3x1. I mean, again, we'll be here all day if we talk about every single little formation. Just fascinating to see how multiple they are in the run game and the formation game. Look at this formation. I mean, quad into the boundary with their covered up tight end. And they run it that way. And they just say, I mean, it's just unique stuff. Actually do a nice job squeezing that thing down there finally. Up 11, 2nd and 8, shift, I, tight, flea flicker, he's wide ass open. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my God, he dropped it. No way, bro. I thought he was going to throw it to the tight end. Flea flicker. I mean, they're both wide open. Oh, my God. He really did. They missed it. Man, that's a nice job by the corner recovering. Whew. Expect to make that throw. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if he ran out of arm or what. How far was this throw? Oh, no. Oh. It was a nice recovery. Let's see how far that thing goes in the air here. Throws that from the 24. Let's just say 25. So 25 plus, you know, over 50 yards in the air, like 53, 54 yards in the air. Still underthrown. That's not a great sign. I mean, it's pretty rare to throw a ball over 50 yards in the air in a game, but if you're going to do it and be a big-time prospect, you'd love to hit it. You know, I love the fact that he gave him a chance, but, I mean, he's running wide open, one-on-one there, literally. That's a big-time play defensively. You'd love to see him make that throw, though. I mean, wow. Great call. They've had some unbelievable calls in this game. Oh, no, bro. What was this? Why did he... This is that same out he missed earlier in the game. Kind of a slot out. This time it looks like he should be picked. Why does he even throw this? Again, to me, he needs to be lined up. See, his feet are not lined up. His feet are lined up to throw to the logo in the center of the field, not to throw an out. So now he's got to bring that left foot all the way around again. I mean, you can't make this throw. Oh, the guy stumbles too. Maybe that's what it is. Be a little harsh. But still, I'd be nervous of that corner. Now, if he turns and peeks right there, he got a chance to pick that thing off. Tough start here to the second half. My goodness. Wide open touchdowns and misses. Again, I just don't feel like he's lined up for these throws. 1st and 10. Next series. They're just going to run it now. Enough with the BS passing. Power. I need to get some sound effects going, don't I? Get like a bulldozer. I'm going to get some sound effects going for this live stream. I mean, look at the run, bro. I mean, nobody touches him for 10 yards. Where's the edge? The tight end is just... Oh, I mean, that's that tackle over. And they're just formationing these guys to death with the unbalanced eye into the boundary. See how that extra tackle goes over? And that extra tackle is just making the difference. These guys can't handle them on the edge. I mean, this is literally beating someone up. I mean, they also shoot right there. They stunt into it with the defensive end going down into the inside gap. Defensive end goes into the B gap right here. Oh my God. That's some bad ball. Look at all the guys on the ground. Love that unbalance though that they're doing. Especially out of that I formation. It is deceiving to me even as I watch it. Again, man, the running game is a little wrap. Guys all over the ground. 2nd and 6. Motion to 3-by-1. Shift to 3-by-1. Power read. Oh, and he lowers his shoulder right there. That was nice. You know, I love the fact that he's definitely got some lateral agility. He looks like he can stride out as far as a runner, but then he just got some violence to him right here where he just kind of, sometimes you got to boom, exert some force. I'd be pissed too if I missed that flea flicker. It's nice to see, but like the full catalog of runs here. Up, vertical, boom, inside the tackles. I mean, you got to be a legit stud to be able to run the ball like that. Totem pole, shift again. That shift is getting exhausting to watch. Look at that formation. Oh my gosh. Just power read. Now this is just showing off. It's a nice run. I'm telling you, the runs are more impressive than the throws so far, unfortunately. And that's just the truth. And it might just be this game, or it might not. You know, probably watch some more. It's a nice run. Just up the field vertical. 4th quarter. FIB. You know me. I mean, again, flats or sticks or hitches, whatever they want to call it. Oh, the ball got batted again? 2 batted balls in one game? Man, it's so funny to me. They're so good at run blocking up front, and they can't, the pass protection has just been kind of a bummer. And I mean, sometimes the D-line is just going to make a play, and maybe that was the case there, but it feels like it's happening a lot. I mean, look at the run. No one, oh, they got tackled by the leg whip. Look at how pissed the guys are up front for Northern Iowa. Watch this tackle. I feel like the guy engages the fullback. He engages the fullback and then kind of leg whips out 21. I think he just gets him on accident. Yeah, he is on accident. 3rd and 6. Just outside the red zone. Here they come. Shift, motion back. Jet sweep. Seen it before. Just power read. I'm sure they have a reason for shifting, but nobody's moving. And the poor defensive ends, they're having a rough day in the run game. 4th and 1, love it, go for it. Oh man, look at this formation again. The shift, 2-by-1, I, power, can't be stopped. Impossible to be stopped. Oh, not power, sorry. Like a little G. G lead. Again, this game is still right in hand. 11-point inside the red zone. Totem pole. I mean, that's just literally taking someone's soul right here, doing this to them. I don't really understand what the... It's a good hard run. Interesting scheme. I chuckle to myself because I'm thinking, like, how do you recruit to play quarterback at North Dakota State? But I know you do. Like, they obviously get winners. They win. That's one thing that will attract them. But like, if you go to a game as like an official visit and see this formation playing quarterback, like, I don't know. It's tough. The heavy eye, totem pole. Again, we're shifting. This is the same as that 4th down play. Power to the left. Same exact play. I mean, penalty. I don't even know what that penalty is. Hand over the heart. Someone tell me in the comments if you know what that is. I'm not going to look it up. Same shift, just the other way now. Power to the right this time. Touchdown. I mean, they're just crushing their soul here. Not a lot of great options. So now 32-14. So what do we got? 18-point lead. 4th quarter. They're just going to run it. Oh, man. I just love how everything in their run game is so downhill. I mean, it's nasty. Like, I mean, we could sit here and figure out exactly what the nuance of this run play is with a little wrap, kind of counter. But that thing is vertical. I mean, I want to watch just a running back's path again. Sorry. Bear with me. So you can watch that fullback wrap to our right, their left. Then that tailback just gets downhill, just boom. That's awesome. It's so good on so many different levels. 3-by-1. I mean, look how tight the defense is here. I mean, if you threw a play action, it would just kill someone. They're all within like 8 yards. Finally, they make a stop for a TFL, 2nd and short. That would have been a great opportunity for play action. Oh, man, we're shifting again. Trying to formation trick people. Love the running back just puts his head down and gets forward. I feel like it's not always the same guy either. Keep your leg driving. Nice. 1st and 10. Inside 10 minutes left. 2-by-2. Oh no. It's out the gate. Let's see it from the back end what the run is. Nasty. Same side. Just same side power. Fullback kick. Nice. Big plays are always out the backside minus A. Big time. So now this thing's getting out of hand. Inside 5 minutes, we're going to be essentially in 4-minute offense. I guess we've already seen all 3 of the touchdown passes. I thought there was going to be another one. What was the touchdown pass? The first backside play action post, the inside fade to the number 2, and that trick 'em under up kind of oh shit play action one. Now we're just going to see power. Again, just watch the effort up front. That's really, I mean, I know this is not the O-line school, but sometimes it's just, you got to just appreciate what those guys do up front. I mean, look at, nobody touches him. No, he gets touched 10 yards downfield. Now he has to make a spin, but they're just crushing fools. Is that another running back too? Like that's not even, that's the 3rd string guy. Bunch. Is this in a different quarterback? Why am I even watching this? Yep. All right, that's a wrap. All right, that's a wrap. Trey Lance, full game. Okay, now there were obviously some big plays there, kind of scheming people open down the field, had a couple nice deep balls early in the game, but really missed probably more throws than I would have anticipated. Now, this is just one game, and we'll probably watch multiple games of him, but the idea that, you know, he kind of grades out on the same level as some of these other guys that I've seen coming out next year or potentially coming out next year, you know, I don't see it after one game. So, again, let me know what you think. I think, obviously, he's a great athlete, great runner. Maybe it was just this game. Maybe it was just the way the kind of chips fell as far as the play calling and some of the misses that he had, some of the accuracy issues, I think, in kind of those mid-tier kind of drive-type throws. But let me know what you think. It was fun to do. Again, I very much appreciate the support from this community. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time.